I think it is a quite close race between Life is Life, Sympathy for the Devil and the Whistleblowers. I think the whole of the Jesus Christ Superstars album, I could easily press skip for that whole album. That's my hate album. Well, that's a bit like having to choose between the Father, the Son and the Holy Ghost. But on a more serious note, I think that Kim Il-sung, the guy who founded North Korea, was actually, I would definitely not vote for him in an election, but he managed to make a state and a society which still many people today, even those who are defectors from North Korea, remember with a degree of fondness. So he must have had something going for him in one way or the other. I think also that he is probably the only of the three leaders whose power was unquestionable and was not challenged. The two next in line have been gradually more and more undermined by having to cede power to the army and to the party. So what you see now in North Korea is very much a figurehead, a symbol, a little bit like royalty in some of the West European countries, a more ceremonial figure. But Kim Il-sung had actually quite much in common with Tito. He was a quite easygoing guy, but could also be very tough going. But he liked people. He was very sociable and easygoing and charismatic.
We rise, we grow, we walk and we stand.